Hey everyone, welcome back to Life After Neverland. Today we're going to be talking about Supernatural. Yes! Okay, so this is season 15. We're recapping episode 2 and it's Raising Hell. I don't know what's going on. I really just don't know what's going on. As I told you before in my prior episode, I have been a Supernatural fan ever since the very beginning. And I know that sometimes there's ups and there's downs. There's episodes where you're completely, if you're me, let's say, put yourself in Corinne's world here. There are episodes where you're just like, wow, the content is amazing. It's when they're really getting into the nooks and crannies about Sam and Dean and the hardcore situation that they are in. Apocalypse, killing demons, saving the world, and hunting things. And then there's certain episodes where you're just like, okay, every once in a while they have like an off episode where they're silly, they're a little bit goofy, and they're 100% appeasing the fangirls. And I'm a fangirl, but I guess I'm a different kind of fangirl because I really like the legit content that is Supernatural, the storyline. And I just remember all the way up until season 5. And I thought, oh no, this show's gonna go. It's done. This is what it's gonna be done. Eric Kripke has said that this is it. And I was really upset and I was sad and I felt like I needed to mourn my most favorite show. And then when I found out that it was gonna keep going, and then it was just gonna keep going, and then it was just gonna keep going, I kept getting so excited. And, there have been hills and valleys and wonderful things, but right now this is season 15, people. This is season 15. This is the end. I will not see Sam and Dean ever again, or Castiel. And so what are you doing? Please wrap this up in a nice little bow and send it off onto an island. Do not end like Dexter. Please, I beg you, do not do this to me. Don't do this to me. Okay, so let's talk about the episode. So we start the episode off with this chick named Nan who is wandering off by herself in the darkness when they're supposed to be quarantined. And obviously something bad is going on. Why the hey would you be wandering off in the darkness? Now she was talking about her little girl and some sort of issues about the spelling bee and all that goodness. And then this dude comes up to her. It's not her husband. At first I thought it was her husband, but no, it's just some dude. I think he was wearing a robe. Was he wearing a robe? A bathrobe? And then he was looking at her with some serious, I will F you up eyes. And then that's exactly what he does. And like I said before with Supernatural, they don't mess around. He legit stabbed her, and that was brutal. That was really brutal. It was weird. The whole thing was weird. Whatever. Anyways, so then they go back and you see Castiel and you see Sam, and they're talking about quarantine and keeping everybody contained. And then Sam tries to get everybody on the same page. And of course, there's always those random rogue people who never want to follow directions or listen to anything that you ask them to do. And these dudes go off, this guy, the husband of Nan, I'm assuming, and this chick, random chick, who we don't know who she is, and then they end up getting possessed by these ghosts. Why? That makes absolutely no sense. Why would you do that? But then I guess like I said, there are those random people that they have to do what they want to do and they don't want to listen. Whatever. The question that I at first had was about the warding and this beam that went off. So obviously humans can pass this beam, but ghosts cannot. That's the only way to explain it, because it doesn't make any sense why they would be able to just wander off and ghosts were able to attack them. So then you see Dean and you see Balthazar, Balfadoodle, whatever his name is. I'm going to keep saying that because I'm not a fan of Balfa poop. He's basically explaining to Dean that he likes hell the way that hell is and that he's a good soldier. Well, are you a good soldier, Balfadork? I have no idea. And then all of a sudden you see Jack the Ripper. Apparently you realize that Jack the Ripper is a part of this whole entire scenario. And all he is doing is being the leader of the ghosts and all of the different souls. So he's the leader of all the souls, but he doesn't really seem all that BA other than he knows how to get himself out of situations. Will they use him later? I'd like to see, because I didn't feel you have a character such as Jack the Ripper and he's not really doing anything all that epic. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what goes on in future episodes, if they tend to use that character any further, or if that is it and he just fizzles out. And if that's the case, again, and the ghosts, I love Supernatural, so I can't believe I'm saying all these things, but like the ghosts, their makeup and everything, they literally look trick-or-treaty. They look like trick-or-treaty, or they actually look musical theater-ish, but they don't look like something from a TV show. And I was telling my husband about it. I was like, I can't believe that I'm even saying this. This is my most favorite show in the entire world. And he said, well, when you watch shows like Game of Thrones and you watch shows like The Walking Dead, then you turn around and you start looking at Supernatural and you look at it differently. And that actually makes me very sad to think about that, because I think he's right. I think he's right. But I hope they prove me wrong, because I'm not going to give up. I will not give up. I'm very loyal and very committed, like I said before. So, unfortunately, I'm going to talk about one more thing that's negative. So, Rowena, she shows up, and of course, you know, I love Rowena. We all love Rowena. All of us love Rowena. And nothing wrong with Rowena. The only thing that was wrong was Ketch. Ketch comes in. How did Ketch even know where they were? How in the world does Ketch just show up and he like has his spidey sense and knows exactly where they are? I mean, thank goodness he had that special gun that was able to shoot the ghost but still save the human. Hallelujah. Thank you, Ketch. But what I didn't like about you, Ketch, is the weird, awkward connection that you and Rowena were having, and the sexual stuff was just weird and awkward and uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable. Was it uncomfortable for you guys? Maybe it's just me. I thought it was weird, and I've never been a Ketch fan. I just really never liked him. I mean, they never really made him all that endearing anyways, so he comes in and tries to save the day. I know that he's trying to get on our good side, but Ketch, you're not on my good side right now, okay? You are not. So, and then he ultimately, in the end, ends up getting hurt and sent off to God or Chuck only knows where. Where is he going to go? He's going to go to the emergency room, and we may never see Ketch again. Who knows? The only thing that I think that maybe Ketch was important for was that he kind of indicated that Belfador was a monstrous threat. And the face that he made Belfador was like he kind of got caught. Just a little bit. I don't know. It was sketchy to me. So in that case, then we might have some good content here, and I'd really like to see that. Is he really a sketchy individual? And if so, can we get him out of Jack's body and get Jack back as soon as possible? Because I'm on Castiel's side, and I 100% want Jack back. Like, you know what? I don't understand the reference. Balfador. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so then you have God showing up, and there's Amara, and she's getting a massage, and then I thought it was a little awkward. It was awkward. Again, awkward. The Ketch and the Rowena moment was awkward for me. And then also God jumping into her massage, which it was awkward. He's her brother. It was just weird. It was weird. And I did love the fact that she called him a narcissist, because I think that he is. I was writing my notes as I was watching the show, and I'm just like, you know, he's spoiled little brat, and he's super duper annoying. And the only thing that would save this is if Amara ends up taking over and making everything right. And that's pretty cool. That would be kind of cool. Let's see how they go with this, and I think that's where they're going to go. What do you guys think? Do you actually think that they're going to make Amara the hero? But the other part that I thought was fascinating is that God was shot, and also so was my little Sammy. And they're both feeling the repercussions of that, and so I want to see where that goes. Does anyone have any idea where that might go? You know, once again, I don't enjoy the concept of God right now. I don't like where they're going with God. And even Amara. I mean, if Amara ends up taking control, like I said, and she ends up saving everything, I'll be okay with that. But I just feel like you have the darkness and you have God, and they're both all powerful. And I just feel like, you know, you're showing her getting a massage, and they're all being lackadaisy while Sam and Dean are going through all of this stuff. And I don't like it. That's not how I really pictured You know, when the darkness came into the picture, Amara came into the picture, she was so powerful and she was so strong. And what are they doing? What are they doing right now? What are they doing right now? So I'm beside myself. You know, Cass said that life is an obstacle course designed by Chuck, aka God, and we make our own moves. Was that supposed to be profound? Life is an obstacle course. It does kind of feel like an obstacle course some ways, and we do make our own moves, so maybe that is a little bit profound. I don't know, but I still have to agree with Dean because he's saying that nothing is real. Because when you saw Dean getting ready to shoot Jack in the very, very end, he tried to make his own choice, but then God didn't like it, and then he ended up doing it the way he wanted it to be. So I don't know if I really agree with Cass on that sense. I think I tend to agree with Dean, which I usually always do. The other thing that I thought was kind of cool, but then a little bit annoying, is when they had Kevin Tran come in and stop the ghost from attacking Ketch and Dean. Listen, I've been to supernatural conventions, and I know that there are a lot of fangirls that love Kevin Tran. They love him, and I love him too. Was this necessary? And in a sense, it kind of makes me sad because even if you are a fangirl, it's really exciting to see Kevin, but at the same time, he's in hell. He's in hell and he can't go back to heaven. So that doesn't make me very happy. I kind of feel like that fell really flat. Did he really help Sam and Dean? I guess a little bit, but his story is morbid. Maybe we should leave well and good alone. You know, we had him in the other world, and I thought that was great. But bringing him back and finding out that he was actually sent to hell because God lied, again, you're disappointing me with this whole God situation. Like, they're actually making God evil. If they can sew this back up and make it interesting, then I might enjoy it. So let's see where it goes this season. I keep saying that. So in the end, you see that Ketch ends up being possessed by Francis, aka Jack the Ripper. That was a sneaky little sly move there. I definitely didn't see that coming. Dean was shooting aimlessly at all the different souls, and he didn't have the manpower to take him out, but then Rowena ultimately saved the day. I don't know, because I'm so sorry. I feel bad. Like, oh, look, I can't believe I'm saying this. I should apologize to myself. I didn't really enjoy this episode. I really did not enjoy it. Did anyone else? I didn't. There was nothing about it that really, truly made me happy. Because the souls keep coming in the end, and I don't understand why Amara was wearing that yellow suit with the 80s glasses, and she still had no idea that this was going on. She's the darkness. Like, are they completely tuned out to the world and they have no idea? Either that or they just don't give a crap. And in that sense, I don't like that. I don't like the fact that they don't give a crap that people, human beings, are going through torture and dying. So I just think that's crappy. Not a big fan of that. So in wrapping up, I just want to see what you guys think. Do you agree with me, or do you have your own opinions? And I'd love to hear about it. I absolutely love talking about this show, regardless of if you guys agree with me or not. I really would love to know what you think. And I would love it if we could become pals. So don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Hit the like button, and thank you very, very much for watching. Hope to see you soon. If you like The Walking Dead, if you like The Masked Singer, tune into us because that's what we're all about. All right, you guys? We also like to do some fun traveling and fun challenges. So if you want to challenge us to something cool, let me know. Something that you've seen online that's funny. My husband and I love to do funny challenges like that. So shoot us a message and we will accept that challenge. So we'll talk to you soon, y'all. Bye-bye.